tried to tuck up Zadran to a large extent. The four fielders back on the leg side. Does it well.
Also coming around the wicket there to use that angle. Right arm around the wicket, trying to tuck up the left-hander. And he set his field, and he's bowled it well the first couple of balls, and probably no different to the over before. You know, they won't mind missing on the straight side. That wide is probably an acceptable miss, if that makes any sense, in the sense that, you know, you really want to be bowling to your field, and 4 out on the leg side, you can't afford to be wide of the off stump.
I sense that one got Zadran in the unmentionables there. He's taken a minute or two to regain his poise at the non-striker's end.
Looking at the field here, you'd assume this is going to be wide as well. There's those hands of Rashid Khan. He's fallen wide outside off stump. He's managed to use his wrist to get it over backward square. Slight mix-up between the Afghanistan. Cut it down to 2. There's the hands of Rashid Khan that I was talking about. Managed to get a low full toss outside off stump, somehow scooping it over backward square. If you have a look at the field here, there's third man in the circle, deep backward point, deep cover. Covers on the ring and deep mid off, so bowler would be wanting to hit wide of off stump, almost a wide Yorker kind of line.
And tries to hit this one over point and does so successfully for 6. Hitting 6s in the warm-up seems to have done the trick for Rashid Khan. He's been a little bit light on runs in this series. Been
shot there that's short of a length, sort of sat in the wicket a little bit. Rashid Khan got his hands through it, hit it over point. And that is the danger when you do almost telegraph to the batter where he knows, Rashid Khan knows it's going to be wide of off stump. Whilst there's a lot of players around the world who probably don't hit over the offside as strong as they hit over the leg side, if they know the ball is going to be wide, they can certainly set up for it. Into the wicket again.
Pulled away into the leg side, and Harry Tector is at deep mid-wicket, and he hasn't picked that ball up whatsoever. And it's dropped away, and it's going to be 2. Just hasn't picked it up in the slightest bit.
Not even close. He's 15 or 20 metres away from it when it landed, unfortunately for Ireland. Huge opportunity to get Rashid Khan. Dying stages of the innings.
He actually came back for 3 in the end. It was good running between these two. Zadran and Rashid Khan. Pretty quick between the wickets. That could prove costly for Ireland coming into this final delivery. And McCarthy runs through.
Great awareness there by the Ireland captain, realising mid-off with the change of batters had forgotten to come in, staring down the barrel of a free hit if he allowed his bowler to keep going. Little last minute decision there to pull the bowler out. Really well done. Sometimes in the hectic last overs of the game, that sort of thing can go under the radar. So
pulled away. That's going to be 6 more. That over has really hurt Ireland. Najibullah Zadran's pulled another big 6 into the leg side. 9 overs gone, and they're finishing with the fleur now.
Short of the length again into the body, but he was waiting for it this time. Najibullah got enough of it to muscle it over square leg for Afghanistan, and with 2 overs to come, kind of got that innings back on track.
Looks like they're going to turn to mark it there. Oh, penultimate over. Must confess, I know it's hard, but when you've got somebody like Gareth Delaney who's taken 3 for 12, and now that we say it, we're going to get that change, and Gareth Delaney is going to bowl the 10th over, and have to think common sense prevails there.
Yeah, I like it. It's an aggressive move in the sense of, 1 or 2 wickets here, And he's been the form bowler. He's got 3 for 12 off 2 overs. It's a good captaincy by Balbirnie.
Balbirnie had a little discussion with Paul Sterling there just before that over. It looked like Mark Adair was going to bowl it, and
Yes.
if he bowled it, I think Josh Little would have bowled the last. Now, as it happens, Josh Little's bowled his 2. Delaney's going to be the one to bowl 3, so it'll be Mark Adair to bowl the final over. Let's get away, and this is going to go all the way again. It's just over George Dockrell's head. It was very close to him, but Rashid Khan is now 18 off 5, and he is motoring here for Afghanistan.
Delaney just a touch short. Rashid Khan was able to get onto that back foot quickly. Must come down the wicket there and smothered it straight. Najibullah didn't run the first one as hard, which is a bit of an indication he might want to face here, I think.
I think it's fair to say Najibullah had no interest in coming back for 2. Mark Adair was almost on long barrier terms down at long on. Throw was wide and just stood there and went, no, I want a piece of Gareth Delaney.
He's bowled well to the left-hander. Wide wrongins. Here it comes again.
That's an enormous hit from Zadran. Near on the media tent here. I suppose again for Ireland, when you're preempting what you are going to bowl, head up and build their own plans. And Zadran, he turned down a single off, or turned down coming back for 2, should I say, in the last delivery. He's absolutely slammed that one.
Important for Gareth Delaney here. A bit more into the wicket. Cut shot for 1. Quite good bowling, that one. Yeah, that is the problem. If your plans are telegraphed and they're consistent, batsmen now around the world are so good at accessing the full array of shots and opening up gaps that eventually they cop on pretty quickly and can access where you're trying to hide. Into the wicket again.
It's a late enough call from Mark Hawthorne, and not a call that Gareth Delaney's pleased with.
Harsh call, I thought. Looked like Rashid Khan just shuffled across his crease as well, which, generally speaking, gives you the bowler a little bit of leeway to that wide line, but the umpire was having none of it.
To the delivery from Delaney, though. Rashid Khan looking to go on that slog sweep, and again, just shuffles across a little bit, and Delaney wisely goes with him. I know this over's gone for 15, but it actually hasn't been badly bowled in the main. It might be 21 now. It is. Rashid Khan has blundered one into the Afghanistan fans here down at deep long on. They've spilled the catch in the crowd. They're giving out to each other who should have caught it. But Rashid Khan's 25 off.
All of those sudden, those 2 chances that Ireland had to take Rashid Khan are coming back. Albeit a very sharp one at backward point. I mean, it was a hard ball out to deep wicket. 1 over to go. Afghanistan 120 for 5. Certainly with a competitive total now. Mark Adair to do the graveyard shift.
Yeah, not one that you'd be queuing up to do after seeing the last couple of overs. Mark Adair, one of Ireland's best in these areas of the game. They go back to that chance to deep in wicket. It was a bizarre one, really. Protector, it just didn't seem to get close to it. The sun wasn't in his eyes.
No, I was trying to figure out where the sun was. There are some temporary tents up that are white that potentially might have, I assume, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Something's clearly taken his vision away from him, unfortunately. As we begin the last over of the innings. Into the wicket, pulled over the man at backward square, who's in the ring for a 1 bounce 4.
Yeah, it's a good shot from Zadran, but you'd have to question that as a delivery with square leg and fine leg in the round that had originally been set there.
It's a bit of a gimme with that field into the wicket. He did go across his stumps to create it. I assume the bowler Adair was trying to go wide. He's got the deep backward